Hello everyone, my name's Lakna. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about the month of May and what energies we can expect to come. So I have looked into May using Vedic Astrology, Numerology and Tarot. These tools are really related to each other, so when you look at them together and try and connect the dots, you can really gain a deeper understanding of the energies playing out. So if you do resonate with the insight that's come through for me, please do like, comment, subscribe. The support and feedback really does help me out. So the first reoccurring theme that I've noticed coming up in the month of May is with the planet Venus. We see this first come up on the 5th of May. There is a full moon lunar eclipse that's happening in the sign of Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus, and a lunar eclipse is a time of culmination when what has been hidden from us that is not serving our higher self is really brought to light, especially at a time of a lunar eclipse. This is like a full moon on steroids, so we will really feel this strong urge to cut things out, to release, to purge, to change dramatically. And this is really particularly to do with the solar eclipse we had on the 20th of April and the intentions and goals that we had put in place around that time, and what isn't serving us now will be brought to light. And it's also particularly to do with the Libra Venus themes, which is creating balance and equality and harmony and peace within all of the relationships in our life. And if there's any people in our life that we're not able to do that with, we might feel a strong urge to really cut these people out or let people go. And we will have this beautiful benevolent wise guru Jupiter really guiding us around this time, because this lunar eclipse is in Libra in the sign Vishaka, which is ruled by Jupiter. And so yeah, Jupiter will be guiding us now around that time, and Vishaka is the star of purpose. So this is all to help our higher self and to really help us align with our purpose and focus on what truly is important, and really follow our heart with that Venus energy. So then we have a new moon on the 19th of May in Taurus, again in a sign ruled by Venus. And this is in the nakshatra Kritika, which is ruled by the sun. So there is a lot of strong sun energy this month as well to really help us, be the leader of our life and make sure we're doing what is truly important for us and being that main character in our life and really cutting out all the other bullshit, basically. So this new moon has a similarity with the full moon lunar eclipse in that Vishaka and Kritika are both ruled by the fire god Agni, which is really all about transformation through purification and cleansing and really cutting out what does not serve you. So that is a huge theme of May as well. But this Venusian energy that's playing out is really to help us follow our true heart's desires, realign our goals, our values, our priorities, and make sure they are truly aligned with what we want for ourselves and what we want for our higher self, not for just like a temporary happiness, but what is truly aligned with our heart's and our soul's goals and purpose in this lifetime. So a very significant time. And we have Mercury retrograde the first part of May. Mercury goes direct on the 15th of May. So even though it goes direct on the 15th of May, it'll take a bit longer to fully move forward. So it is this very slow sort of energy where we're still easing back into reality and we're just really still revising all of our goals and revising our life, which makes sense really with the tarot and numerology. So the number of May is number 12, and number 12 is the Hanged Man. So you can see the Hanged Man is so symbolic of these energies of Mercury in retrograde, because the Hanged Man is really suspended from life. He's taken a break. So that is Mercury retrograde, but he's happy. Like, he's not like hanging himself in like a dramatic suffering sort of way. Like, he's taking a break to gain this wisdom that's coming from this light. So this is our time now to really do that, to really go within, see our life from a different perspective. Literally, the sky is upside down. So we don't need to hang ourselves to see our life from a different perspective, but just really, meditating more, going within, reflecting, journaling, and just really, reflecting on our life. You can see also that this guy is wearing red, and to me this is like he's grounded with his root chakra, the lowest chakra, and the blue is like the higher chakras. So Venus is our heart chakra. Venus is love, the heart, and the heart chakra is about really grounding the higher self, which is the blue, the higher chakras, into our earthly reality, our earthly self, which is symbolized by the red, the root chakra. So this man is really working on grounding and balancing out his entire, energetic system into, so his higher self into his earthly self. So this can only happen through a time of great introspection, so that we know that we're fully aligned with our higher self. So that's the Hanged Man. Then when you add 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, that is the Empress. And the Empress, you can see there is the sign of Venus literally on the card. So Venus is a big theme of May, and the Empress is actually pregnant. Like, she is fertile. That is, pregnant can mean, bringing birth to new ideas, which is something that we can all be doing in the time of May, sorry. And really, the Empress is really one of the most beautiful in the tarot. She really knows that she's beautiful. So like a time of really self-love and self-care. But this motherly nurturing energy is also symbolized by the Empress, which I can see in the astrology, because Mars, the fiery planet of action, will move into Cancer on the 11th of May. So Cancer is the most emotional, sensitive, nurturing, motherly sign. Mars, the planet of fiery action, is not really comfortable in Cancer. It's debilitated, but it just shows that a lot of our thinking and actions will be really connected to this feminine, motherly, nurturing energy of how we can look after and protect the people around us. That nurturing energy. Then so that was 3. Then there's also the numbers 1 and 2, which add up to 12. Not add up to 12, but 1 and 2. So 1 is the Magician. This is also an energetic part of the month of May. And the Magician is obviously just, you create your reality. The Magician, you can see here, has all of the different elements. That's the earth, water, air, and fire, like all combined to really balance out and create tangible, like earthly reality from your higher self again, like just bringing it down to earth. Then number 2 is the High Priestess. So this is another divine feminine energy, really in touch with her intuitive self and really in touch with the moon's energy, which is, you know, the moon is also the feminine. The High Priestess and the Empress are both really divine feminine energies. So this High Priestess is also super aware of the shadow self and the light and the dark, which is really important to understand both sides, to really truly be intuitive and aware of what is going on in life. And this shadow, really, I see this coming up a lot as well in the month of May, because we have on the very 1st of May, Pluto, which I know a lot of Vedic astrologers don't look into the outer planets, but I like to look into the outer planets using the Vedic calculations. Pluto will be going retrograde on the 1st of May in Capricorn. So this is very huge. Pluto is our shadow self, our, you know, really deep, dark things like control, obsessions, creating change and transformation, like very intense things. So that's going retrograde as well. So this is a month of really trying to see our shadows, trying to see what isn't serving us so we can really create change and really seeing the, you know, seeing life for truly the darkness and the light. So Jupiter and Rahu are both in Aries in Ashwini, the nakshatra, for the entire May. And there is this story in this book that I have that's really amazing. I should probably reference. It's called The Nakshatras by Dennis M. Harness with Dr. David Frawley. It's really good. But there's this story with in the nakshatra of Ashwini, and basically I'm not going to talk about the story, but it's basically just that the sun, who is really exalted in the sign of Ashwini, is super connected to the mind, the intellect, but also the shadow. And it's so important to connect with both of these things to really be able to heal and be able to create this blissful, loving energy within your life. You need to understand the depths of the darkness and that shadow part of you. And I think that's why Pluto is going retrograde. It will be retrograde until 2024 for a whole year. So it is a very significant thing that's going on, where this shadow part is coming to light. The lunar eclipse as well in the sign of Vishaka, shadow will be brought to light. This Aries in Ashwini sign with Jupiter and Rahu, very big energy. This High Priestess energy is really showing as well. Yeah, a lot of darkness being brought to light. And also Mercury going retrograde. Mercury is retrograde right now, so we are revisiting past situations, cycles, trying to end cycles that do not serve us. This is all like that dark stuff that we need to face and we need to change to live our most aligned self.